Hey guys, welcome back to Living in My Now. Thank you so much for pressing play. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe because I don't only want to be a blessing to you, but I also want to be a blessing to others as well. So it is finally time for me to sit down and make this video about why I took such a long hiatus. And I just want to just give God the glory because even through trials, God is trying to do something with us. So some months ago, back in August of 2018, we got a new clinic manager and she decided to change my hours to 10 hours a day, which some people love that shift, but I have a condition called stress-induced migraines. And what that is when there's too much stress for too long of periods of time with me, it tends to cause me to have migraines. And I have two different kinds of migraines. I don't know like the technical term for them, but I have two kinds. One kind is like the traditional migraines where you get like the flashes of light and the changes of vision, and you get like the super bad headache where you can't function, and that could last from 24 hours to it's been as bad as like a whole week. Thank the Lord I don't get those very often. I get more so the second kind of migraine, which is like I get the after effects of a migraine. And if you have never experienced migraines, count your many, many blessings. I've actually got them ever since I've been working at this particular organization that I work at now, which says a lot. The kind of migraines that I get is more so the second kind. And the second kind, I get like the after effects. So I get like extreme exhaustion, I'll get nausea, I'll get dizziness. So I'll get all of these different symptoms. And those are kind of warning signs letting me know like, hey, you need to, whatever you're doing, you need to relax and take it down a notch because you're taking on too much stress. So I have really, because I've been working in this organization 6 years, and that those are like warning signs to let me know I need to balance out, because if I don't balance my life, then I'm going to have like the major migraines. And if I get the major migraines, then I'm down for 24 hours to up to a week. So with the change in my hours, because that's why I settled, because I used to be afloat, meaning I used to go around to different clinics and help them out. And what wound up happening was I wound up settling in this clinic, because it allowed me to go back to school, because I got to work early in the morning and then I had time to go to school in the evening. So it was perfect. So when this new person came along and changed my hours, that made it worse on me because, you know, being single and living on my own, everything falls on me. So I did not have time to do anything, and it stressed me out, and it got to the point where I started to get really, really sick. And I'm still not as healthy as I would like to be, but my health is coming back around. It got so bad to the point where now I'm actually on medication, two different medications for my migraines. So it's been a journey, and that's why I kind of went on a hiatus, because I just had to try to at least get some normality with this. I will say the Lord has been very merciful, because I do have good insurance that has covered all these doctor visits while I went to the neurologist and tried to figure out what was wrong with me. And it's just been a journey. And because of the stress, I developed other health conditions. I developed something called emotional exhaustion, and I'll link that below. But that's basically when you have like, it's not depression. And this video explained it better. I'll just put it that way. Watch the video that I'm going to link below, because it kind of says what it is, and it gives like a much better description than I could ever give. So I developed that. I also developed panic attacks and anxiety as well, which thank God I'm seeing a great therapist about that, because my doctor said, well, either put you on medication or we can have you see a therapist. And I'm like, I don't like taking unnecessary medicine. So I was like, I'd rather go see a therapist to learn how to cope with the panic attacks until I decide to change my situation. So I'm working on changing my situation. But yes, that is why I took a big hiatus for a long time, because I had to get my health in order. So it's getting better. God is so merciful. I was just talking to my uncle today, and I told him, you know, I'm very thankful God put me through this, because now there are some things that you'll be learning that I'm going to start doing in the background. I'm actually going to make a career change. I'm still going to be going to school for counseling and psychology. Don't get me wrong. I'm still in school. Part-time, starting to go on the side of full-time because I want to hurry up and get my bachelor's degree. I'm trying to hurry up and push for that. So some things are going to be changing, which I'm going to discuss as they develop, which is going to be exciting. So stay tuned for that. But even like I said, through this whole trial, God has showed me his faithfulness, and he shows that he has a plan, and I'm seeing more and more of that. I actually counseled my pastor's wife on Tuesday because I'm having more difficulties at work with management, which they have not been very merciful. And I just explained to her that, you know, they have not been the best in these situations. And she said, you know what, Sandy, God puts us through these situations for a reason. And you just have to just have a Christ-like attitude. And it is very, very true. Not saying that when you're in these situations that you don't go to your union or you don't go to your HR if you're being severely mistreated. But you should also be in prayer and also asking God how to handle these situations. Because, like, again, sometimes God puts you through these things because he's trying to show you something. Whether he's trying to refine you through these trials, or it might be telling you it's time to move on. And that's why God put me through this, because I was comfortable in my situation, and God showed me, like, I want you to do greater things. And that's why I'm putting you through this, because you were too comfortable. And God has shown me so many steps now that he wants me to take. It's unfortunate that my health had to suffer through it, but I'm very thankful for it. So I hope this encouraged you guys. There's definitely more to come, but yes, that's why I had a hiatus, and that's why sometimes you don't see me, because if I take on too much, I get breakthrough migraines and I have to kind of step back. So I will see you guys in 2 weeks for a new video. Bye.